stand up. So I kind of brought props to let people think about it's not just the clothing, because you can take some really basic clothing, you know, roughly skirt, a peasant kind of blouse. I think it's the accessories that really help make something steampunk. So I'm showing off some of the props that I have, and that you don't have to spend a lot of money on them. You can. I'll show you something I spent a lot of money on. But this, this little zap gun, this central part is a plastic dollar store pop gun that shot ping pong balls. And I painted it, there were a lot of little details in plastic that I painted to make it pop. This is parts of a brass candlestick from the thrift store that I just kind of took apart and re-glued together. And my little mysterious energy bulb here is an upside down bud vase on a cork with a piece of, with some wire just randomly wrapped around it. And it just makes a cool looking little gun. The bulb kept coming out, so I eventually gave up and I just put it on Velcro so if it falls out I stick it right back in. So this is an example of props that can be just kind of assembled from bits that you can find in dollar stores, in thrift stores. You don't have to spend a lot. I bought this purse from a vendor at a steampunk event. Handmade leather, he had like 5 of them and they were selling quickly. Yes, thank you. Just a nice little, it's shaped like an airship. It's got the spinner on the back and the gondola underneath is where your cell phone goes. It's very cleverly done. It cost me about $175. So that's the other extreme is if you want to spend money, you can spend money, but you don't have to. A lot of steampunk you can. Probably got something in your closet. You can hit thrift stores. You don't have to look for things that are steampunk. You can. I have a lot of things that I've bought from Wild West supply shops because Western wear works very well. And the other prop I was going to show off, this, and it was one of those. This is one of those kids' toys that is supposed to be just like the tools mom and dad have. So it was like originally kind of bright orange, and it was like a bug sprayer or basically a fancy squirt gun. But again, I had a lot of details, so I painted up the details and added, the stranded bits, the gauge on the front, and now with the props you can kind of tell a story. What is this? Did you know that we're being invaded from insects from Mars? I'm on the lookout for those Martian insects. They're hard to find. When I spot them, I'm ready. So the props can help you kind of really make something steampunk out of a basic looking outfit, and also help you tell the story of the character that you're trying to portray and just have some fun.
Well, I actually was recovering from bypass surgery, and a friend of mine that I've known since the late 90s said, there's something going on in this museum that you might be interested in. I'm a 5th generation gadget maker. So I walk in, look around, weird gadgets, funky clothes, I'm home. And that's the way it's been ever since.
Well, I'm so glad you found the home of steampunk, and that's what steampunk really has become for a lot of people. Pardon me. Steampunk has become a home and a family for a lot of people, including myself. You get to be genuine, you get to be imaginative and creative in whichever way you want to be.